welcome back to another Monday support group special. I'm getting more regular with these. I'm trying to get them more on the day, to get them sorted. So, this week has been the royal wedding, which was beautiful, but it did bring something to mind. So, I think you need to dress it. I've noticed that when me as a potsy, so like when there's a big event, I get really anxious when things are ending. Like, I don't know whether that's the same with everyone, and like I'll generally like feel my heart going, I start feeling really sick, as if I can't breathe, and then like it'll get to a point I'm just crying, and I don't know why. And I was wondering whether this was the same for you. Like do you have issues with like emotions? Does it happen to you where like you're quite literally sitting there and you're like, I'm not this upset, like why am I crying, why am I getting anxious? But I wanted to share with you how I deal with them. So it's happened many a times, like my birthday, even like before I was diagnosed, like I'd just randomly cry on my birthday. Like when I turned 16, we went to Sutton Coldfield and we got this, and I was just like bursting out crying all day, and we were like, well, what's going on here, like why am I crying? And then obviously it happened at the royal wedding, and it's happened on like a wedding I've gone to. And what I would do personally is like, people will ask me like, oh, what's up, are you okay? Like, why are you crying? Like, are you okay? And it's like, yeah, just leave me alone for like 20 minutes and I'll be fine. Like, I've found that if people talk to me more, I get more worked up. And this is the same when I have panic attacks. I don't know whether any of you have panic attacks, but I do, and I have had them in the past. And it's quite literally, it's one of the strangest experiences ever. So if people talk to me, it makes me worse. So I don't know whether that's POTS or whether that's just panic attacks, or whether, I don't know, I'm just a really emotional person. But that was one thing I thought I'd bring up, that like, do any of you get like anxious and panicky and cry when things are about to end? Like, I don't get it. Also, excuse me, also something I've noticed is that if I get too happy, too sad, excited, I don't know, like just big emotions. So if like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a situation where you'd have a big emotion. So if someone's been born into your family, so like you've got a new cousin, a new, I don't know, niece, nephew, that kind of thing, like I'll start getting like chest pain and heartache. Well, they're probably too big of a situation. So if I'm laughing, that's probably better. So if I laugh, I'll start feeling really sick, and like it hurts me to get too happy, too sad, too emotional. So like I've learnt to not get so like I can still feel the emotion, but I have to really watch what I'm doing, else I end up in loads of pain and just exhausted. Also, let's address this. I haven't yawned all day. I haven't yawned at all today. But you know when I start talking to the camera, I start yawning. I don't get it. So like when I sit down and talk, I start yawning, and like it's really strange. So like I forget what I'm saying, I forget what I'm doing, and I'm like, what is going on? Like I'm sitting there and I'm just like yawning, and it's like, oh my gosh. And it's like yawning that you just can't control. You don't even realise you're doing it, because I'm so used to it now, like talking to the camera. Like, I know I haven't done many sit down talks, but I feel like I'm just slightly used to it. Do you get that? You know, I feel like this is less a sit down support group, more of a, do you get these symptoms? But this is right, this is what I keep telling people. We need to put our own symptoms out there and just ask people if they get it. Like, as much as the symptoms of POTS are quite known, I think there's so much that like people go, well, that's not POTS, that's not POTS. And actually it's like, well, could it be? If there's more than one person with it, it seriously could be. But I mean, how's everyone out there? Like, put in the description how you're doing. Like, I feel like it's been such a long time since we've spoke, and since like I've done, why am I saying like so much? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, something else I wanted to ask. So Charlie, this little cherub right here, She's not like a trained service dog, she's not a trained therapy dog, she's not anything like that. But she knows when I'm ill. Like, she knows before I know when I'm ill. Like, how strange is that? Like, she'll know exactly what's up with me and she'll come and sit with me and I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, just all up me and licking me and you're like, okay, it's like, I'm not going to be well. So yeah, does anyone else have that? Like, does anyone else's dogs that they've had for like a long time? I mean, Charlie's 12, so we've had well, she's 12 in August. So we've had her 12 years. I'm wondering whether it's just because she knows me. But then it makes me wonder, so do POTS people have like something that molecularly changes when we start feeling ill? Like, do we have, I know our heart rate rises, so maybe that's what she hears. But then at the same time, I wonder if she senses something. Because I know babies, my cousin had a baby, and when I was holding her, she never liked me, and we couldn't figure it out. Like, she'd go to everyone else, but for me, she would not like me holding her. She'd cry so much. And then we clicked that maybe she can feel my heart rate, because like babies, they can sense anxiety, can't they? And like, when I hold her, she was just bursting out crying. Does anybody else get that? Like, that babies seem to sense it. I mean, she's okay now with me, she finds me hysterical, but like, it was when she was first born, like she could feel my heart, but she'd just cry. Honestly, like when I held her like this, she'd just burst her eyeballs out, like she'd be so upset. And it's like, oh, we didn't know what it was, and then it was the second time at Christmas that we realised, oh, it's because of me. So yeah, this is more say a discussion than a support group, but like, maybe you want me to answer something. I mean, there's probably people out there who've had this a lot longer than me, but I can do my research. So if there's anything you want me to look into, like ways to sort stuff out, stuff like that, maybe you just want to put it in the description. I'll have a look and I'll put it in a discussion for next week and we can talk about it there. Because I'd really like to know like what everyone else experiences, really make a community, because there's nowhere for us to go really. I mean, there's a support group. If you go to London, to UCLH, they have a support group that I need to attend. I haven't gone yet. But other than that, there's not really anything, and it's like, well, what are we supposed to do? So this is going to be ours. This is going to be our open forum. Tell anybody you know with POTS, come say hello, put in a description, and we'll just make a big family of POTS people. So that is the plan, guys. 2018 is going to be POTS' year. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please put in the comments, just say hi, tell me how you're doing. It'll be nice just to see different POTS people. It's nice to know that you're not the only one with POTS. I mean, I don't know anyone with it, so it's nice to know there's people out there. So yeah, it's very nice to see you guys. I hope this discussion's just been, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that maybe this will help you in some way, maybe see that you're not alone. Yeah, so say goodbye, Charles. Say bye-bye. Say bye, bye. So yeah, I hope to see you very soon. Please put in the comments below anything you'd like me to look into. Yeah, go check out my vlogging channel, The Poser Vlogs. I'm going to put the link in the description. I don't know if I've already said that. If I have, I'm sorry, but yeah, the link will be in the description. I've started vlogging every day to get the good and the bad. So maybe that would be nice, just to have an insight into someone else's life to see how they do it. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Love you, Rainbow Thoughts.